Does Devin start tonight or come off the bench?
Devin will come off the bench tonight.
Minutes restriction?
Yeah, he'll be, again, he's been out for long enough, like everybody else, that we will try to probably limit what we're used to seeing just in terms of the longer runs.
No matter how much he plays, what are you kind of excited about in terms of having him back? How's he going to help?
Yeah, I mean, we've gone through this quite a bit this year where we've had major puzzle pieces to what we kind of foresee as our operation. And so to get him back is, another vital piece to that. And he is a guy specifically that plays a lot of times with both lineups. And I say both lineups, there's typically a Victor and then a Luke lineup because we don't necessarily play first unit or second unit. And he's one of those guys that blends quite a bit with both. And I think at times he could actually have as big of an influence as anybody because of that connection piece that he's in with both groups. Or sometimes if it's just one group, you might have to feel or think about something specifically with when this guy's out versus that guy. But Devin's actually one that can influence both. So I think for us at least, it has a lot of value there.
Mitch, the Players Association put out a statement this afternoon saying they're standing in solidarity with the people of Minnesota who are risking their lives and protesting. What are your thoughts on that, and have you talked to the club about the situation in Minneapolis?
We have not discussed it. My thoughts is just it's a very unfortunate situation. Anytime there's violence that occurs or it feels like aggressive interaction that may be unnecessary, unwarranted, or unprovoked or unwanted on either side of two people or groups of people is unfortunate. And I probably am not educated enough to give too much more detail into that. But, yeah, it's something really sad to see, and obviously praying for everybody up there and all around. I mean, it's a tough time.
We saw Pop at the Austin game. I'm sure you've probably seen him more than the public has, because people are excited to see him out there. How has it been just when he's been around, interacting with them, and just what does it mean to just have him show his face around here?
Yeah, I mean, if you're an Austin Spurs player that may have not been in San Antonio and you had Coach Pop come to your game, that'll be something those guys will remember forever. He has, a way about him that we saw on Front Street for decades in terms of this skill to be able to interact, communicate, relate to, motivate, hold people accountable for years. And so for him to continue to do that in his own way is invaluable, and it is something that I think a lot of people in this organization feel on a whole lot of levels. And it's cool for him to still be able to do that and get out in the public. I know that's not what he does it for, what he's looking for, but still puts a smile on my face to be able to see him go out there and kind of hold court.
Luke back tonight?
Luke will go through pregame, and we hope he is, and if he's not back tonight, he'll be back very soon. But
Jordan too?
Yeah, exact same for Jordan and Luke. Yep, they'll go through pregame, and I can't tell you now, but I feel good about it, and if it's not tonight, it'll be very soon. That's it.
Thank you.
In the event the other night, Victor, he obviously was mainly with the fans, but he also went to the pop-up shot, played ping pong. Is he the kind of person that just likes to compete and stuff, maybe in minor stuff or during practices and such?
Yeah, I think when he walked out in New York City in the middle of everybody else in the rain to play a random in chess, I think that tells you his level of liking to compete. So I think he would probably compete in anything, yeah.